Hello, I'm Kendall Filson. I'm here to show you a quick video on how to hook up a hydraulic wheel kit to a hydraulic chute. The first thing we need to do is look at what do we need to do to prep the chute, the wheel kit, in order to get it all hooked up and ready to go. First of all, on the wheel kit, you're gonna have some pins located at the front of the chute wheel kit and also to the back of the wheel kit. And these pins need to be pulled out in order to be ready to hook up. Next thing we need to do, let's look at the inside of our chute. We generally have a brisket bar in there. It's a lot easier if you take the brisket bar out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the wheel kit hook, the cable hook, to right up here at the top of the chute. We're talking about right in here, and we're going to hook that hook right here. And so we'll just do that right quick. Notice we just now hooked the cable up there to the top of the chute, and we got the winch there ready to crank. We did kind of put this one jack. We have two jacks on the hydraulic wheel kit. That way we're only lifting about 4 inches at a time when it gets real heavy. We kind of jacked the one jack up just a little bit, so when we get ready to crank and lift it, it actually slides just a little bit easier. So we'll just go ahead and kind of slide it up just for a few seconds. Now, if you noted, we just now cranked the wheel kit up, and so it has a nice little angle. And going down, what you're going to do when the front goes up, the back goes down. And what we're basically doing is lifting it up so this back of the chute, there's also a little square tubing in there, and you're just going to be able to pin that in there. Just push it in. And then after that's done, you pin this side. You also pin the two back sides. Both are pinned. Now we let her down. Now you notice after we've got it hooked to the top, now we just kind of unreel the cable, and now we're hooking it to the same place except at the bottom. There's a piece of flat. Hope you can kind of see it go straight down, and just hook that to the bottom there. And now we're just going to crank the wheel kit part down, and so we'll go ahead and crank that down in just a few seconds. Now we just started cranking. We just kind of let you guys kind of not have to see us crank all the time, but we're going to crank the wheel kit until the wheel kit base, you kind of see the tongue is touching at the front. The back end of the chute is up in the air, and we only have to lift that chute probably got about a good 6 inches at the most. And what we're going to do is going to finish cranking the rest of that up, and we're going to hook one side, then we'll hook the other side. So let's go ahead and crank it on up and get it taken care of, hooked in. Now if you kind of noticed, we're hooking one side up. We got the pin on the outside. We're just going to shove that on in. And go ahead and drop your safety pin in. And then this side, generally we have to crank up just a little bit more before we put it on in there.
Up or down?
Up or down.
Slide her in there.
And so you notice how easy that went in, and then we'll safety pin that. And then in order to, we'll go ahead and hook all our safety pins in. They're all pinned, a safety pin. Then we got a little clevis pin. We go ahead and put it in on the bottom of the back here, so there's no way anything goes out. And we'll finish lifting it up and get ready to go for the chute. Now you notice we're touching the ground right here. We're going to go ahead and release the cable from the chute just a little bit. And then we have two jacks. We're just going to jack the first one up. And after it gets so high, Then we'll drop the second jack down, and we'll finish jacking it the rest of the way up. Got the second jack, stage 2 jack in, and the second jack is going to set to your vehicle height, and then the first jack we're not going to need it anymore, so we'll just kind of let it down and get it out of the way. So that's how you hook up a hydraulic chute to a hydraulic wheel kit. You're only going to lift about 4 to 6 inches at the max, and so really it's a pretty easy way to do things. Thank you.